Okay, the last couple of problems are application problems, and then we'll be all done. Let's use factoring to solve a real-world problem. Photography, you are constructing a frame for the rectangular photo as shown. You want the frame to be the same width all the way around, and the total area and the photo to be 315 square inches. What should the outer dimensions of the frame be? Well, let's go ahead and try to picture this frame to the side over here. Alright, so here's part of the picture, okay? So we got our frame, here's our picture, blah blah blah. There's the picture over here. Sorry, I wasn't showing you it. Okay, here's the picture inside of there. We know that the picture itself is 11 tall. Then they tell us it's an additional x here and an additional x here. So this entire side can be written as 11 plus 2x, or 2x plus 11, whatever you want. Now let's talk about this. They told us down here is 17, and the same story, x on either side. So this one's going to be 17 plus 2x. Now we know that this can be the height or the length or the width, whatever, and this is the width. We also know that area equals those two things multiplied together. Let's fill in. The area in this problem, they told us, is 315. Let's make the length the 11 plus 2x. Let's make the width the 17 plus 2x. It's a good thing you guys know how to multiply your binomials. So we do 11 times 17, and we're going to get 187, plus 11 times 2 is 22x, 2x times 17 is 34x, and 2x times 2x is 4x squared. Now we are trying to figure out what the outer dimensions are going to be, okay, of the frame. So let's keep going. We got to solve for x, and then we might have to plug it in. Notice this is not set equal to 0, so I need you to set these equal to 0 from now on. That's just going to be a habit you need to get used to. I'm also going to rewrite this to be in order. So 4x squared, 22 and 34 makes 56x. 187 minus 315 is minus 128. This is the first time you've seen this today. I want to show you a trick. You can pull out of everything here. If you would like, you can divide out a whopping 4. Now what would be that? That's because you have a GCF of 4. What would be the benefit of doing this? The benefit of this is that by dividing by 4, your factoring will be 10 times easier. 0 divided by 4 is 0. This turns into x squared, plus 56 divided by 4 is 14. 128 divided by 4 is 32. Notice how much easier this is going to be to factor now. That's going to be x. Okay, we're going to have a plus and a minus. Think of factors of 32, like 16 and 2, that make 14. I need a positive 14, so I need a positive 16 and a negative 2. Set each equal to 0 and solve. This one you get negative 16, this one you get a positive 2. Now I want you to think about this. You see that negative 16? You can't have a negative frame. So x equals 2 is the solution. Now this is just for the frame, isn't it? They want us to figure out the entire side, okay? So we need to figure out the entire side of our picture. So we need to figure out this star and this star. Are you ready? Just plug them into what we had. We had 17 plus 2x, and we had 11 plus 2x. Those were the length and the width. So this is 17 plus 2 times 2. This one is 11 plus 2 times 2. So the width up here is 21. The length down here is 11 plus 4 makes 15. So if they're wondering what the total is going to be, it's going to be a 21 inch by 15 inch. You can do that one more time for fun, of course. Now suppose that the total area was instead 391. Nothing changes except for the fact that they want us to practice again. 17 plus 2x, 11 plus 2x. We're setting equal to 391 this time. 391 equals pretty much the same thing we had, 187 plus 34x plus 22x plus 4x squared. Take away 391 to set it equal to 0. 0 equals, let's rearrange it in standard form, 4x squared plus 56x, but this time minus 204. Divide by the GCF, please, of 4. So you get 0 equals x squared plus 14x minus 51. That's going to make our factoring a lot easier at x minus 3 and x plus 17. Set each of these equal to 0. This one, x is 3 and negative 17, but we cannot have a negative border. So if they want the final lengths and widths, we do 17 plus 2 times 3. And we do 11 plus 2 times 3. That one's 17 plus 6, so we're going to have 23 inches across. This one's 11 plus 6, so we're going to have 17 inches up and down. If you're still concerned about some things in this lesson, do anything you want on the lesson check and ask me any questions that you need to go over.